All right. I'll have to learn to do that on YouTube here as well. Facebook's live videos, they're not very good quality, so I'm going to try, I'm going to switch over to maybe to YouTube here. So topic today, and I'll help you guys, I'll post it later on Facebook, about heart. About heart. We're trained, we're raised with all love. All you need is love. Love, right? All these greeting cards, $5 billion worth of American Hallmark greeting cards and graduation and I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, peace and love, hippie love and love beads. All that, right? There's this huge wanting in us that wants to love. We know love is all you need is love, right? The Beatles' anthem, the satellite broadcast they did, you know, one of the first things ever. I think maybe the first ever satellite broadcast. So we have this huge wanting to create love. We know we want to go back to love instead of this crazy Babylonian slave magic, everyone under the yoke of money or just pure poverty, more than half the world's population, 2/3, I don't know, 3/4, still living on less than $2 a day and so forth. So of course we want a loving creation instead of this horror show, let's be honest. Thank you, Alec, from Clockwork Orange. I think it's Alex or Alec. But as I'm sitting here, I've felt myself, and this is part of my voice being weak, and pardon my cough, and this recovery that I'm doing, I had to go to the hospital for a week because I've been pushing out, using the voice to push out for 4 or 5 years because the inspiration's coming, in a sense, source. The Tao is no respecter of persons. It's whoever is offering itself as the mouthpiece, in this case me. So I've been pushing some. And so inevitably, the recovery comes, the rebalancer. And that's what's going on for me, which I'm very excited about. Feels great. We have a big truck going by and Bentley has to bark at it. This is my view this morning. 2 baby doggies and Bentley coming back from his truck assignment. That's his only job. So heart. And I just get it very clearly when we push heart, it becomes weird, icky love. It's like kiss your grandma and you're like 5 years old and oh no, grandma's gonna smother me, right? Forced love, or the wife having to make love to the husband, or vice versa, which is still not quite as common, I don't think. Forced love, that's what the title of this should be. Forced or pushed love is not love. It's a program. It's a guilt. It's a shouldism. Don't should on each other or yourself. No one likes to be should on. It's worse than bird shit, being shit on. So the Tao, source, father, mother, the presence, doesn't should, doesn't push. It arises naturally. It expresses, pushes out, it presses naturally. So this forced love, how's it working? It doesn't work in our governments. Let's do forced love. Let's stick half Americans on food stamps. Because we care about them, we love them, no one left behind. How's it working? It's not balanced, it's not natural love. It's forced government love. How's that working? The post office sucks. I don't even order things anymore if they come through the post office. They literally don't deliver stuff. How's the MVD run by the government? How's that work? Shit, sullen people, angry. dirty, versus now there's private institutions here in Arizona. You pay an extra 10 or 20 bucks. There's no line, you're done. My point of that's a little political statement, I know. But the point is, when it's natural love or a natural motivator, even if it's the money motivator, but it's an honest individual money motivator, you do better service. Real wanting arising to do, I want to do this. It's very different than I should do this. It's sort of like how do you feel doing your taxes? It's an icky feeling, you know? How do you feel when the cop turns the lights on behind you? You don't go, oh, he's here to protect me and serve me and thank you for doing your duty. No. It's this fearing something. So, love too has to arise naturally. Let's sit here and do this week's meditation. And now after we've done it, we've imagined the figures of light. Like Carl Jung says, you know, real awakening is it's about undoing, facing your own darkness and enlightening the dark places rather than imagining figures of light. Being a little harsh and direct here. Get real to heal. Get real to heal. And the bliss. I have more bliss than I know what to do with. I have kisses from the inside, from God, from Source. I have driving down the street, just, you know, I'm a little weak right now, but that undercurrent is still there. Why? Because I've made room the last 20 years in my darkness. I've removed the entities. I've faced some of this shit, and then the natural living waters flow in. Instead of, now let's imagine the center of the crystal ball of the blue heart. I'm making fun of this so it can be obvious and not obscured. You see. And now let's send love to everybody.